Today we're working on this two-door 2010 Jeep JK Mountain Edition, and for some reason it won't go into gear. The gear shift moves, but the little indicator won't, and it stays still. So let's see what the problem might be. Alrighty, let's see here. Okay, as you can see, it's in park. I will attempt to start it. It will not start. You know why? Because it still says it's in drive. You see, it's in park, but this says it's in drive. So it won't even allow me to move it, actually. So not sure what we're going to do here. Let's get underneath it and we will see if we can figure out the problem. All right, let's see. Where would it be? Probably up in here somewhere. Oh, I see it right here. Look at here. Let's see if I can get you a better view of it. So this thing came off, and it looks like it came off of this little piece right here. So, you know what I need to do? Let's see. So all the way in park should be toward the front, because if I'm... No, all the way in park should be in the back, because as I pull the gear lever, it would go toward the front. So let me put on the emergency brake before I kill myself. Okay. So let me see if I can get a light up underneath here. Alrighty. Now we can see. So what I'm going to attempt to do is take this unit right here and push it all the way to the back. So this will line up with it, and I will need to order a bushing, it looks like, to go in there. Okay. Got it all the way to the back. This now goes over it, but you know, if you're on the trail, it looks like you could use a zip tie to kind of hold that on, but I wonder if it'll start now that it's in park in the transmission. Let's go try that. All right, still in park, foot on brake. All right, so let's see here, and it shows us in park here. So just keep that in mind. You're on the trail, that brakes. Of course, this needs to be in park. The transmission needs to be put in park, which is all the way toward the rear. And that makes sense, because when I go to pull this back, it's actually retracting the little cable. And as it retracts the cable on these, it pulls it toward the front. So the little switch on the transmission all the way to the back is park, all the way to the front would probably be this first gear. All right, let me see what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna go check the local auto parts stores, or see Amazon, to see if I can get the bushing. Hopefully I don't have to buy the whole cable. Let's check it out. Okay, shout out to Amazon Prime. I ordered this little shift linkage repair kit. This seems to be the one. It says on here bunches of different brands, but some of the reviews said it works perfectly on the Jeep Wrangler. So let's see. This, I think, is an installation tool. We're going to figure this out. Okay, so this comes from bushingfix.com. This is your part number, TB1 kit, made in the USA. That's good. There's some more information. So this says to place the notched end of the bushing into the retainer. So this is a bushing, this is the notched end, and this is the retainer. So it looks like this goes like this. Based on the directions, this is what it should look like. This is considered the retainer, the red piece. The notched end is inside here, and then it says push the bushing onto the cable end so the notched end faces the shift lever. So shift lever, so it's actually going to go like this into it. That's kind of weird. Oh, you know what? This allows it to get into the cable. So let's go take a look. Directors do not do this, so I can't say that I recommend it, but what I'm going to do is take some of this synthetic brake and caliper grease. The reason I'm going synthetic is because petroleum base may eat away at this plastic, and I'm going to put a little dab in here to help with the lubrication when that shifter linkage goes back. And this is what it looks like. So let's go back here and see if we can get this thing installed. Okay, that's where we left it. Let's see. Oh, wow. When I started this thing, this exhaust got really hot. So you might want to wait and let all your exhaust cool off before you attempt. All right, this might end up being a tip or maybe not. I want to get the end of the cable there right here where I have a little bit more room. So in order to retract that back, I need to take the gear shift lever and put it in first. And so I'll have a little bit more room to insert this. Okay, let's see what happens. Brake. Oops. Key on. I'm going to pull it all the way down right there. Let's go see what it looks like. Hopefully that did the job, and it looks like a little better. It is pulled right here. So if you take a look at this piece right here all the way to the right is that right there. So let me see if I can get this thing situated. And a quick note, I mean, if you remove this drive shaft, front drive shaft, it would be a lot easier because you would have full access to it. I'm going to first try to do it without dropping the front part of this drive shaft, but I might end up doing that. We'll see. All right, I decided to take this drive shaft off, so I sprayed it with some penetrant oil. Okay, I've got all the bolts out of the drive shaft. We're going to try to lower this thing and get us some more clearance back up in here. So, oh yeah, look, we can get to it good now. We'll just let it set right there on that cross member. Okay, you also want to make sure that you do not have any residual of the old bushing up in there, which we do not. Okay, this is what it is saying to do. Put it in this way. All right, the concept behind this is that you pull it up and it is going to expand the little area that's been compressed in there, but it's really hard to get in there. So I'm going to use these vice grips, pull it in there, and then pop it through. All right, that installation tool didn't work. I pulled it off and it popped right in. So I would not worry about that installation tool. I'm going to go ahead and pop this thing in gear and see if we can, looks like I got to go one more gear over. See if we can get this thing installed here like that. Let's see. Okay, it's in. Now it does move a little bit, but you know, I'm not 100% satisfied with that. I might put a zip tie on it, but anyhow, if you buy this from Chrysler, it makes you buy the whole cable, and we're not doing that. So it seems like it won't be coming off anytime soon, but it is something that I'll have to check on a regular basis. All right, putting my drive shaft bolts, I think the manual says between 80 and 90 foot-pounds, so I'm going to put some Loctite because the original one had it on there, and we'll get these back in. Torquing these down to 80 foot-pounds. Well, I got the JK fixed. I did not use this little installation piece, but I'll leave a link in the description on the bushing that I use. It came from, let's see here, it came from bushingfix.com. Dorman makes some of these also, but it is a little loose for my liking, but it does work. And if you want extra safety, put a zip tie on it. But y'all have a great day.